Isolation Nation, I woke up like this, and and I'm so sorry. It's 12 a.m., 12 p.m. my time. This is like basically being in the army now. This show, I don't know why we're doing this to you or me. It's so early. Um, I went to bed 3.5 hours ago. I feel good. I feel great. Do I not seem great? Why are you making accusations? I feel fine. I feel like I'm doing fine. Don't worry. I got a bowl of fruit. I'm ready to go. And this is the Social Distancing Social Club. I think it's time that you meet the second leg of a tripod with four legs, affectionately known as the quarantine. Please give a warm, bright and early rise and shine to Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
What up, buddy?
What is on your face?
Is Rachel the only one who actually knows what I look like? You guys didn't react at all, and I'm really offended.
Not only do I not watch the show, I've never seen you before.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
There
Well,
we
if
go.
you,
Oh,
if you,
nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You weren't highlighted. Now that's what it is. Okay.
Okay, you guys do not yet know how to use the new Zoom. Anyway, I'm wearing the Embrace the Suck shirt, and I'm clearly embracing the suck because I am wearing the headband Steve facial hair. This was a thing I did for the Ask Us Everything show yesterday, and I'm thinking of keeping it. What do you guys think?
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
I mean,
Especially since you're not going outside for a long time and you don't have to be around people. That is perfect.
Actually, what's great is when I was walking my dog earlier, didn't need a mask, everyone across the street. It was perfect. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please use the top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course, you can super chat on the YouTube, throw in some Facebook stars, do all that kind of stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce another one of our hosts, Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
Hey, what's up? So Ben, I'll say this: so that if this feels like the army to you, and a couple weeks ago you wore a tank top that said you were part of the Israeli Defense Force or something, now I'm not as scared of the Israeli army as I used to be. I thought they were badasses, but now that this is your idea.
No, Bowers, it's super early Israeli time.
Oh, my bad.
Plus, I'm just a strategy guy. I'm not like the go execute the plan guy. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes more sense.
Steve, what's gonna happen? My father, I can't talk right now. Thank you for trying. Steve, what's gonna happen when you keep this facial look and the two-line movie roles start pouring in? You start doing two lines in all kinds of vague exercise-themed movies.
I'm gonna be the partial goatee guy in those movies. I think it's gonna be a look.
It's crazy how much it changes your look because you go from IT guy to like, what up? You know what I mean? Like
He goes from IT guy to a guy who owns a snake.
Yes, and instead of Tiger King, you are Type Girl King. You know what I mean? You're
So
like
I was IT guy and Bowers was IT Square People guy. Anyway,
Not people, Chrissy. I'm not out there T-squaring people. Let's be
he
honest
doesn't
about
just T
that.
Square willy nilly. It's a very specific T Square.
I mean, Nilly
Can I
maybe,
just-
but not Willie. That's for sure.
By the way, as a related note to that, I was thinking about this yesterday. It offends me a little that Bowers only wants to fuck me when I put on female filters, but wants to fuck Steve every day of the week. I don't think that's right.
I gotta say, Ben equally bothers me.
I don't think I want to fuck Steve. His dick's too long and big. I wouldn't be good with that.
Oh, come on.
You just said I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to.
Well, I mean, this is all, it's all hyper. I don't know if it's real or not. I'd have to see it. Okay. Rachel, you're here. Rachel.
Queen.
How are you doing?
I felt left out.
But that mustache, now Bowers wants to fuck you probably too.
All right, do we have anything coming in already?
We have game entries if we want to do those
Well,
a little bit.
we'll talk about the overnight game. How about that? We had a fun overnight game. What was it? We did this the other day. We took WAP, W-A-P, and made it other initials. What else would it stand for? So Smash had Wiley Alternative Products, boycott Acme. So
Nice.
Diana Gonzalez had wasted ass potential, which I think is probably my nickname. Insubordinate degenerate had we all poop, which I thought was for Rachel because she has that book. Jessica Keibel had withered antique pedunda, and pedunda was our external girly parts. So I didn't know what pedunda was, but now I want to see some pedundas. And
Too early.
just the outside. Renee had wild angry pterodactyls, which I thought was nice because pterodactyl starts with a P. She also had wary Arby's patrons, which was just for Savannah, so she hates Arby's.
Wait. I love the idea that Arby's has a Patreon.
Yes.
That's fucking great.
Well, I would be part of I'd be part of Arby's Patreon if you got curly fries twice a week or something. I'd
It
pay
just
$10.
says Arby's is creating curly fries. Like that's
Exactly.
They actually give you the meth to enjoy their sandwiches with.
I like it. Beryl had a very weird one. Said weasels are people. I like that one.
with this
August had-
mustache, so do I, because I have several pet weasels.
August Walsh had wacko Alzheimer's president, which makes sense totally. And
Can you say that word again?
nope. And finally, see how easy that is, Rachel? And finally, Frank Nataro had welcoming anal probes. So there you go. From
You said
different
that one
angles.
way
I'm
too
assuming.
excited. You said that one like it was a big, exciting finish in your life. And welcoming anal probes. It was too much.
That actually was a big, exciting finish for Bowers. Anyway, so we've got a game for today. Today's game, it's something we joked about on the show last week, and now we're actually doing it. We're going to kids bop a song. So take your favorite song that is about something very adult-themed and make it kid-friendly. Some examples would be like Another One Bites the Crust. Take a song about death. Or All I Want to Do Is Chores. So take a song and make it.
You can clearly see the kind of household Steve grew up in right there.
These were actually the songs we'd have to sing while we were doing these things. So the way you participate in the game is you can comment on any of our streams, our Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. But if you want your entry to count toward the prize and be read on the air at the end of the show, what you do is you tip at least $5 with your entry, and then we will read it at the end. Did any of you guys have better examples than mine?
I had the Prince song, "Ooh, Pussycats Rule."
So, okay, fair.
like
I think the word pussy might still
Wow.
pop it, but yeah.
Bowers texted that example, and we were like, what song is that? He's like, don't worry, I have to sing it to explain, and it didn't help.
I actually thought a cat was singing it.
Yeah.
So is it like WAP, right? Wet ass pacifiers, something like that.
Well, ass is
Yeah,
probably
not
still
as.
on
I
it.
said
Not-
as.
Oh, wet
Wet
as
ass
pacifier.
As
pacifiers,
pacifiers.
right?
Yes, that could work as well. So anyway, submit that and we'll read them at the end. That's the way it works.
That's the way it works. Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm
Tam in
excited.
the chat just said white ass privilege. I'm like, I don't think that's a kids bop one. I appreciate the submission, but
We'll be a little lenient. I mean, this isn't Nazi Germany. Please turn on your cameras, video, VIP front row. Please join us now, if you will. We are being joined from Australia by Zara Bending, whose shirt says not here, and I disagree. Oh, not here to fuck spiders.
Nice.
I like that. We've got Frankie Angles Nataro joining us from the worst angle possible. Tamara Brown, great mug. The merch has just arrived. Oh, shit! That is fucked up.
wow,
Take that, Ben. It says take that, Ben, from the raspberry mug, so I don't even think that's a Steve mug. Or did you tape that on? Oh, son of a bitch. Unreal.
That was really good. That really made me happy.
Unfortunately, Tam has to leave early today. Thanks for being here. We've also got Jessica Keibel here with us. Hello, Jess. Wearing antlers, I believe. Well done. And we've got Jan Skittles Johnson tasting the rainbow. And of course, Leedy Corbin, whose camera and mic are off. She's probably hard at work making a Lego out of all of us. So that's exciting. There's Lady. We'll be checking in later to see what we turn into when the cartoons happen, and they happen to you sometimes. My friends, that is our video front row.
That's awesome. We have two amazing comics. Jeff Dye is here with us. Very excited. Jeff, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm trying to figure out how to show myself. There I am.
There he is.
Hello,
How
Jeff.
are we feeling? How's everyone's pandy?
That's a cute name for it, dude.
I'm an optimist, you know. I like to make sure we stay positive. I'm enjoying my pandy.
I like that.
Never has a global crisis been as adorable, Jeff. We really appreciate that.
Exactly.
Hey, we got to stay positive. We got to be happy. And I've been enjoying it. I'm in a closet, I think. This is where I'm at. I thought I'd come out of the closet 10 years from now, but I'm still in.
I love that.
Nice.
The world is closing in on you, but you're happy as can be.
It's my life.
Speaking of positive, we also have Erica Rhodes is here. Erica, how you doing? Returning
Yes.
Boo!
Hey, I'm a little offended by Jeff's positivity. Could he tone it down a bit? Women in the crowd.
Jeff just booed your intro, so he did tone it down.
Yeah, I feel very offended, very threatened right now.
You felt threatened and afraid and sad before the pandy, so relax.
Every time I see you, those are the emotions.
I like how everyone was so optimistic about Steve's mustache, but then when I call it a pandy, everyone turns on me.
I like it, dude. I think Kung Fu Pandy's my new favorite movie. Let's do it.
Now we're talking.
I'm in. I like it. Rach, we got anything coming in before we get rolling?
We do. So we had Tasha tip the show, and she said, return of the Steve the Skeeve, highest sensei. Is there a psycho yoga instructor, too, we need to know about?
I will just go on record saying there may or may not be, and I will tell you nothing.
There should be a Cobra Kai type spin-off show where the yoga instructor and you are actually the good guys, and turns out that dickhead husband that gave her the babies.
I was the good guy. I was harmless.
Sure.
Okay, I wasn't a good guy in the movie. That's absolutely true.
It was a creepy dude. It was a creepy.
Yeah, but the backstory on him is that he was an FBI agent who was planted there, and the creepy thing was his cover. So they didn't get to that because it was Lifetime made them cut that scene. So but it was the whole thing. I come in at the end, save the day, and then Lifetime was just like, we have too many commercials. We got to put more in. So.
I'm pretty sure part of FBI training is how to handle a mat, so I don't believe any of that backstory.
Earlier, Ben said
FBI training is how to handle a yoga mat.
Probably. Kill people.
Earlier, Ben goes, "What are you gonna do when all these two-role parts come in to do what it's like?" I would probably just celebrate. You'd have a bunch of movie parts, right?
Good point. That's a strong point.
Jeff, that's my thing. I've been in 3 movies. I have a total of 6 lines, equally distributed. It's
no, but that's
Were
fantastic.
the movies distributed?
They were not distributed, but Steve has them, and he's ready to release them as soon as anybody's interested. So if you're listening and you own a film distribution company, hit up at Steve Hofstetter if possible.
Wait, does Lifetime Television, Hallmark Movie Channel, and Adam Carolla's GoFundMe count? Because then yes.
Absolutely not.
Especially Adam Carolla.
And look, I say that the 2-line comment out of jealousy. I usually have just 1 line in movies, so you're twice as filmic as I am.
And most of us are never in movies. I've been in one crappy one.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but you get to tour the world with Terry Bradshaw and George Foreman and William Shatner, so there's that.
Yeah, I'd still take the 2 lines on Lifetime.
Jeff Dye has a baseball card now, which is something that I'm infinitely jealous of. That's
Thank you very
awesome.
much. It was easy. I just did jokes, and then they asked me.
That's cool.
I did jokes, and then they didn't ask me.
Yeah, that's
so,
that's why you emphasize jokes, Steve.
Oh, God damn it.
That was a burn. Jeff Dye burn.
I have a baseball card too, by the way. I don't think I've ever shown this on the show. It's Don Mattingly. I think it's an 80,
Oh,
Nice.
87.
Wait, highlight Ben for me. Let me see that.
Right there, baby. So I'm not trying to brag, but you got the mustache, Donnie Baseball right there.
90
hold on.
score.
Yeah, 90 score. I was about to say that's a 1990 scorecard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
that's
get
correct. It's 90 score.
You
That's
could
worth-
get
that's worth
$0
about 8 cents.
for that.
Yeah, I know I can't get any dollars. I should probably eat it right now on camera. But
Yeah, that is hard.
Donnie
toilet paper,
Baseball.
my friend.
What's that?
No,
Yeah,
we love Donnie Baseball. No disrespect.
Yes, we
to him.
do.
But it's you know, that card is just hard toilet paper. That's all that is. It's not worth it.
Yeah. It's like the oldie brand of baseball cards. Score. Score was a terrible experiment.
Okay, I've also got a Don Mattingly Fleet Ultra card right here. How you like that?
Clear.
Stop
Clear,
showing
not
us worthless things.
And I got a top Don Mattingly Tops card.
That,
Showing
that-
worthless
that
things is
89
half of this show.
Hold on a second, Ben.
Gotta,
And that
Got
89
alcohol
tops
once.
is probably worth the most out of those, and it's worth nothing.
I got this thing. Outlets go in it. And you put it on. A
Don't
Hey,
think
Ben.
I don't have outlet things, dude.
Ben, I'll trade you a cough drop for one of those cards.
Sometimes I
So-
write with it.
So
Okay.
Jeff, this is your first time on the show, Jeff. But literally, Ben, this entire 120 episodes has been Ben showing us things that aren't worth anything in his office. That's really what this has been. It's a really long show and tell. It's been awesome. We've enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Jeff thinks he's so cool showing me an outlet thing. How about a battery pack, a battery back panel for an LED light? You don't like that? Okay. How about another one? How about another one? How about another one? Have you another one? How about one more?
Ben, all of those are worth more than your crappy Don Mattingly cards.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
These
There
are
you go.
baseball cards, Ben. Here's a John
That's
Elway
correct.
rookie, a Dan Marino rookie, a Ken Griffey Jr., 2 rookies, Mark McGuire Olympic, Vic rookie, Shaq rookie, Ripken rookie,
Don't
Tony
yell at me. Why are you yelling at me?
Jordan,
Actually, Bowers, a lot
Kobe
of
rookie
those.
insert, Tony Gwynn, Roger Clemens, Billy Ripken, fuckface
All
card.
right, boys.
Wait,
You know.
Bowers.
So don't
Bowers, I
don't
know
fuck
you
with
know
my
this,
toys.
But the Shaquille O'Neal is not a baseball card.
Oh, they're not. They're cards. They're sports cards, Phil. They're
I
sports
have
cards, Steve.
number 1 medal. Does that
Check
count
this out.
something?
Yes.
My
that
wallet?
counts.
This is my wallet.
Rachel, what do we have coming in?
We don't have anything. I wish I.
Oh my God! You've got an 89 upper deck in your wallet, you dick.
I
Look at
keep-
that.
I've kept it with me for like I don't know 15 years in my wallet.
That's awesome.
How much is
So
that
this
worth?
This is
Well,
worth as
nothing
much
now
as,
that-
as your Don Mattingly's.
That's probably true. Even though there's a bite. Even though there's a bite out of it for some reason.
It's for when I
let-
reach in to grab it, it makes a little hole in it for all the times I've shown it up.
Oh.
All right, but anyway, none of it's
So we-
worth as much as Erica's fake gold medal.
How about this? I've got a cello.
No,
Oh my!
that could be anything.
Ben,
Also-
Ben, do
also-
not go get your cello right now. Do not go get your cello.
I'm about to get a limoncello something at least.
Erica also, whenever you take her on the road, it's only $50 to fly her because she fits in that cello box, and you can just throw it under the plane. It's fine.
Yes. By the way, I don't mean to really kind of steal the show here and one up all of your cards, but I do have my own baseball card as well. It's a Topps right here. Just found this cleaning up stuff yesterday because Carmel made me a future star, Ben Glebe.
Oh,
Did I make this to try to sell a TV show that never got put on the air and now it's embarrassingly stupid and it's a picture of me calling myself a star on the back of it? Yes, I did. Yes, I
Ben.
did.
now me and Chris Bowers, I'm gonna guess, and probably Steve, I would just assume, probably know the most about sports cards in this thing, and that's a guess, maybe not, but that's my guess. And all of us will agree that card that you made looks super real.
Also, by the way, Jeff, not only does it look super real, but it's actually worth more than the Don Mattingly show.
Yeah, exactly. It's way more rare.
And by the way, they don't always hit on those future stars. Like Hensley Mullins was a future star. He didn't make it. Sometimes it
Jerome-
happens that way.
Yeah, Jerome Walker.
Doesn't look like a baseball crowd to me.
No.
No.
Yeah, I think we've lost the whole crowd. We should go to a comedy set. I hope Jeff's set isn't all about baseball cards, but it might be.
Erica. Erica, don't do that. Don't profile these sweet ladies and think that they don't care about sports.
I
They're-
don't know.
don't.
Tara-
I don't care about
Tara's
sports.
Not, Tara doesn't look like she's into baseball.
He loves
I care about
baseball. And,
sports.
you know,
You're
Leedy
right.
Corbin won't shut up about
Thank you.
trading cards when we're on here.
All right, let's get into some comedy and stop talking about sports cards, though I really like talking about sports cards. Sorry, it's one of my nerdy pleasures. I love it. This is like you guys with Harry Potter or fucking Pokemons or whatever the fuck you guys talk about. That's us with sports cards. But anyway,
Pokemons.
they had a big game about Pokemon. I'm not making that up. All right, so come to the stage
it's
right
just-
now. Come to the stage right now. You've seen him on Better Late Than Never and every TV show ever. Give it for the very funny Jeff Dye, everybody. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow, what a treat. I feel like I already know you guys. That's what I feel like. This audience feels like. It's been interesting, the quarantine and all that stuff. I'm sure you guys have heard every joke about the quarantine and stuff, but I actually, like I said, I've been enjoying it. I've been making the most of it. My dog is ready to hang himself. I thought dogs just did unconditional love, but my dog keeps looking at me like, I could use some space. Could you maybe drive somewhere or just take a walk on your own for a little while? It's been very weird. I also don't like all the negativity that I've been witnessing on the internet due to the pandy. You know, like people keep saying, oh, if 2020 was a sex toy, and it's like a picture of a cactus, and we're all supposed to go, ah! Stop acting like it's so bad. It's fine. You're not afraid. This is the worst thing that most people have ever gone through in their life. And they're still just talking about Tiger King and sending big black guy dick memes. We're fine. Does it seem like anyone's that afraid when your friend just won't shut up about Tiger King? Like that's not afraid. In my opinion, I've had a good time with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm making the best of it. Every corner of my house is clean. I've organized my junk drawer. Everything's alphabetized. I don't know if I'm in a pandemic or on Adderall. Like organizing my socks. It's out of order. The one bad thing about the pandemic for me is it's made it difficult to lie. You know, people be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm busy." Like, you don't want to hang out? It's like, I can't. My parents are super old and I love them, so I don't want to hang out with you. Spread the virus, which is not true. Hate my parents. I'm totally available. I'm lying. It's been very strange though. We have to do everything like this, you know, like doing stand-up on Zoom is very strange. Doing church. I go to church on my computer now. Which is very weird. It's very different than regular church. I've never been in regular church and someone's like, "Hey, want to find hot young singles in your area?" You're like, "What?" Wait a minute. Who let the devil in here? I also feel conflicted watching church on the same computer. You know, like the Lord is pure, and I don't want to be learning and worshiping with my God on the same thing I watch late night short films about love. I feel like I need to get a new Apple, you know, like a separate Apple computer for church, you know, one that doesn't have the bite out of the apple. It's just like a pure apple. I also have noticed people complain about the masks a lot. Everyone is so upset about the masks. Ooh, we have to wear a mask. I love it. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I've been embracing the masks. You know who likes the masks also? Ugly people. They're having a good time. They've got a new bounce in their step. Have you noticed that? All the ugly people are like, ooh, I'm an 8 now. It's like, you're not. We see your Garfield sweatshirt. We can put it together. You're not an 8. You're not. Thank you, Bowers. That is a good laugh, Bowers. I want to give you credit. I love Bowers to death. I've known him for a long time. One thing I don't appreciate about you, Bowers, is the way you read everyone's submissions for the WAP abbreviations. You read through those real quick.
Yeah.
You know, they submitted their thing. They think they're going to be featured on this. It's going to sound real funny. And then Bowers goes, "Hey, we got one over here. It's we are pterodactyls. This one's waffles are pros. I think that meant gross. I don't know." Just maybe let Ben deliver it, or maybe let Steve deliver it. Bowers is too Bowers to be delivering other people's silly acronyms. Rachel, is that a real mask or some sort of gay filter from Snapchat?
The latter.
It is? I could tell. It was moving differently than your face, and it bothered me. All right. Sorry. Sorry I said gay like that. I'm still one of the prehistoric men who speaks freely. What else could I tell you guys? I'm a very happy person. That's something, if you don't know me, I'm a very, very happy person. Very positive, very optimistic, and people hate it. That's one thing they don't tell you about finding happiness. If you find happiness, you too will annoy everyone around you. Complete strangers see me coming and they're like, "Nope, kill that guy. We don't." It's very weird how lonely it is being happy. Negative people, they find each other, they hang out, they have brunch, they're very aggressive, and they complain together. Being happy is just me at my house going, "Hey, want to walk again, dog?" And I will say this, I'm going to leave you guys on this. I understand how obnoxious it can be to hear a guy being positive, but I'm just trying to make the world happy and make people smile and make them have a better life. And some people hear that and they go, "Well, sure, it's easy for this guy to be happy. He's a straight white male with money and a big dick." I hear you. You're not wrong. I'm trying, I'm trying. So, that's my time.
Jeff Dye, everybody.
Jeff Dye.
Thank you.
Brought to us by Late Night Films About Love Tube. Tip jar is open as always. Top right of the screen. You can Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course you can super chat on the YouTubes.
I also loved how Jeff's ugly people walk with the exact same spring in their step as the people who are not happy in their lives. They're both just very...
Yeah, we all have the same stroll,
But I gotta say, I do take issue with you said earlier about me introducing to different bets, okay? 'Cause sometimes I'll make pronunciations. I'll be like, "Jeff Dye, don't tell NBC television, everybody, Jeff Dye, everybody!"
That's amazing. Where's your loud jacket?
Don't worry, I got him.
I love it.
Yeah, that was a perfect imitation. You're right. I think I am too Bowers to do other people's material, which I've.
Yeah, you're too locked in.
I take that as a compliment, Jeff. Thank you.
It is. You're the best.
I will say in the chat, we're having some recommendations for you, Jeff. Zara says easy solution: computer for work, phone for porn, problem solved.
Okay.
And Tam suggests.
That's also from a girl who thinks other people fuck spiders for some reason.
Also from a girl who's, once you get over 40, your eyes don't see the phone as well, and you need a computer. You can't be fucking. You can't.
Well,
use your phone.
that's why Tam suggests a tablet. But also
smart.
Use your Apple TV. You could.
Smart.
Yeah,
Steve, I'm kind of a creep, so what I like to do is I put blinds in front of my flat screen when I watch porn, and then I peek through it like my neighbors are real hot, Do you guys think if you saw Zara walking down the street, you'd be like, "That chick's very beautiful," and then you'd read her weird shirt and be like, "What? No one expects you
Should
to
we explain
fuck
this?
spiders."
No, Jeff, "I'm not here to fuck spiders" is an Australian saying that means like I'm not here to fuck around.
Oh, because in my mind, I represent the public who wouldn't know what the hell she's talking about. Like a guy walking down the street who doesn't get the reference, just going, "What's that hot chick fucking spiders for?"
Zara just changed her shirt to say "here to fuck," so that is very different.
We gotta wear them down, Ben. We gotta wear them down.
That's right, Cabo style, brother.
Yeah, we did see the pictures, Jeff, of you and Ben dancing in the street shirtless in Cabo. And Ben tried to tell us that it was you, that you had started that because you were in much better shape than everyone, which you were. But then later, Camilla Cleese showed us a video of Ben going, "Everybody, let's go!" And he takes his shirt off first, and then you were the first lieutenant that followed behind. But he tried to blame it on you.
No, so the whole weekend, every time I would go into a place, you guys know that movie with Sean Penn where he plays Spicoli, and he goes into the McDonald's. And he goes in, they just immediately take their shirts off. And they're like, "Spicoli, we know you had shirts when you came in here." And he's like, "Something happened to him, bud." You know, so I've always thought that's really funny. And so for that whole festival, wherever I went, I would come in and take my shirt off the second I came in.
Yeah.
And it didn't help with the comics who don't know me, like people who don't know, like I'm actually nice. They're just like, "This fucking douchebag just taking his shirt off." So I did it all weekend, and then that I think was one of the latter nights. So I'll take.
Yes, so I did know. I did remember correctly. You did start it that particular night. I started it on Camilla's camera, and she bombarded us with footage and said it was me. I did start it that night, but it was a trend that had been ongoing. And I would like to give Jeff credit where credit is due. He really was the inspiration. I couldn't have done it without him.
Don't give me too much credit because it might have affected your presidential campaign, that kind of footage.
It would have helped me. If that had been released during the campaign, I would have been so much further along.
Ben also bombarded us with footage is a weird way to say was generous with a gift.
But I will say, if you remember, Jeff, we did have a bike gang, though, in Cabo, too, and that kind of set the tone, a lot of it. I might have been the leader of the bike gang. So it kind of chicken and egg, really, who started what. But it was a joint effort, and we enjoy being shirtless together. That's all. Two men can be shirtless together.
Yeah, we're open like that.
Yeah, we are.
A bike
yeah, it was like it was a moped gang.
Yeah, Steve got scared because he thought you meant actual bicycles, which scared the shit out of him. He doesn't ride bikes.
Steve can't ride a bike.
Hey, I have a mustache. I have a mustache that says I have a bike.
Jeff,
we rented mopeds the second we got there. We rented mopeds, and then I bought a Mexican wrestling mask, and we were riding around. You'd have thought I was like a famous celebrity. Everybody just kept shouting like, "Yeah, it's a tatapo!" Like they were like, it was amazing.
It was great. It was a very hot day, and he was driving around with a full, very tight face mask. And then I believe you did a TV stand-up set for an American show that taped there with your wrestling mask on as well.
That's true. I came out, and everyone, because I think it's so funny, and everyone else is just going, he's talking about the gym, but he's got like a weird wrestling mask on. It's like, I bombed the whole set because I thought it was so hilarious to wear a wrestling mask, but it was fun.
We were all drunk that whole festival, basically, and then I did that same TV taping for a stand-up and deliver for Nouveau TV. I came out, and I thought this would be fun to do, and I literally walked on stage. I'm like, let's get the energy up in here. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. And they did not want to, and I forced them to stand up. And then I was like, wow, a standing ovation at the beginning. I really appreciate that.
Whatever happened to that footage, by the way?
I don't know. I think that TV network was a scam to basically get drunk footage of comedians.
Yeah, and the whole festival was a scam just to get some money from the Mexican government.
Fair enough. That might be, but it was a great weekend. I don't have an issue with it.
It was fun.
It was a
All
lot
right,
of fun.
let's get to some tips for Jeff.
Real quick, Steve, with that mustache, you don't look like you have a bike. It looks like you only talk to people riding bikes. But that's just.
Do want to encourage the mustache. I think you look cool, Steve. I think you look cool with the mustache.
I'm shaving it immediately. Rachel, what do we got?
I like it.
All right. We had Alexander Breyer tip Jeff $2 and said, for Jeff, for your dog to get therapy.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I will not be spending it on dog therapy, but thank you for the
Jess in our live audience, $20 and said, Jeff, that was an incredible set. The positive stuff's amazing. I don't care if everybody hates it. I love it. Don't pick on Bowers too much, though. You're triggering Savannah.
I only do that because I love him.
Hey, wait, real quick, Gus Walsh just sent me this great picture. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. That is Steve Hossiter in Kung Fu Pandy. It's already a meme.
Now we're talking.
Oh my god. And
Got
Zara
some
has
Chinese
Kung Fu
bears down
panties
there,
right
yeah.
there. That's amazing.
There's some
Chinese
Kung
bears.
Fu pandas. There's some panties.
All right, Rach, what else we got?
Well, then we had Savannah tip $9.78 and said, "Do I need to even say it?" Hashtag Team Bowers.
You don't need to say it, but you should say it rather than Bowers read it.
Okay.
We also had Zara tip $5 and said, "Jeff, Pandy, Panda, same thing, because there's zero fucking happening either way."
That is true.
Let me just go on the record and say that is true. You hear that caramel flavored bamboo? Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, that's amazing. How are you guys doing these? I'm so jealous.
We also had Tesha Whitman $5 and said, "For Jeff being happy during Pandy."
Thank you, guys. This is so positive, and now I might be able to make my mortgage payment. I think I'm losing everything.
You get happier the worse shit goes for you, Jeff. That's the problem is people
Yeah.
think you're in need the most and people think that you're doing the best. You got to reverse that. At least put on a frowny face for like an hour a day.
I've been homeless before. I was even happy when I was homeless, though. I used to live in a Volkswagen Jetta, and I was pretty happy then, too. So, but it's nice to keep my house. Don't get me wrong. Thank you for the...
Everybody's like, oh, well, in that case, we're just going to shift our tips to Eric.
Erica's going to make $500 grand. She's going to be like, I don't know how to focus on my diary and the pandy.
That's your impression of me?
No. It was pretty bad, I'll admit.
Let's see what else we have. We had Tam in our live audience tip $5 and said, "Jeff,
Thank
my
you.
dogs are so over me being home. They seldom stay in the same room with me anymore."
Oh my gosh. I feel
Yeah,
I
the
can
dogs are
identify.
just like, hey, we're just going to walk each other if that's cool.
There's a whole rescue site for humans now that dogs set up just so they can get rid of their humans that need rescue.
Be like, what's the backstory of this one? Be like, well, a dog just dropped him off and wasn't chipped, unfortunately, so we couldn't tell who his owners were.
Oh, I love
Aaron McLaughlin just singing.
I mean, we gave him a bath and all his shots. We think he can go to a good home now, but
I love this episode
Stop
because
him, we got a
we've
neuter.
All right, talked over what you were saying, Steve. I'm sure it was wonderful.
It was a neutering joke. It was pretty good.
I'm very familiar. I'm basically neutered at this point.
I've always said we should rescue people. You come over to some dude in your house like, oh, that's Brian. He's a rescue. He's like, oh, so I taught him to shake one day, pretty quick, right?
It'd be like,
I don't
yeah,
know
he just learned his name.
Yeah, I don't know. He's half Italian, half Irish. I don't know. The pounds just said he wouldn't get any bigger.
Rachel gave you nothing on that. She just went like this.
She's trying to remember her place. She's like trying
She's
to read
tough.
tips. She's tough. She's
She's
in the middle of
tough.
her job.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Rach, where are we at?
We've got a couple generals. So we had Alexander Breyer.
Ba 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 ba.
That's the Star Trek theme. What is that?
I think it's Indiana Jones.
Right.
Dumb. Alexander Breyer, $5 more for Ben to just wipe all of this shit off of his desk.
Ooh.
Have we ever rejected a tip before? Can we reject the tip?
No, we can't.
He only
Great
wipes the stuff.
stuff.
He only wipes the stuff off his desk when Carmel's gonna have sex with him, and that happens twice a year.
Do you think with the amount we have sex, it's ever happening on a desk? I don't think so.
Also, if he does that, he might damage his worthless Don Mattingly card.
Mattingly is a friend of mine. You watch your mouth, Jeff. I let the first 4 jokes go, but this is not appropriate.
I wonder, what would you do, Ben, if Carmel was like, let's have sex right now, but only on the Don Mattingly?
Ooh, he'd do it. He knows the guy. You can get another card.
Also, he's got 8 cents and access to eBay. He can get another card.
Yeah, no, I would probably do it. I'd probably do it, but I mean, I just don't want it to count as a threesome as long as that goes under the
You gotta
record.
text Don and apologize. Be like,
Donnie, I'm so sorry, but your mustache is not the same.
yeah.
You understand?
Are we caught up,
All
Rachel?
right, last general, Hayden, $5, and said, I'm a lifelong baseball fan. I spent my childhood collecting cards. That intro absolutely made my day, and as someone who knows a ton about baseball cards, yeah, Ben's cards are worthless.
Literally, the cards are so worthless because I have a box. I have a fancy box of all the cards I had as a kid that I literally found recently at my parents' house. My brother was there, and he was like, those are my cards. I'm like, the box says Ben on it. There's a printout of the value of them that has my name on it. It's clear. It's like, nope, my cards. We had a huge fight about them. He took the thing. We were going to sell them and split the money. Literally, the first fight my brother and I have had in 10 years. This is like 3 weeks ago. And he calls me 2 days later. He's like, you can have them. They're worth nothing.
Well, that's a good way to end the fight.
It was good. It was pretty solid.
If you believe your brother and don't think he just stole all of that money from you.
I Googled a couple of them. I was not impressed with having
Hey,
cards.
you don't think those 1987 Joel Youngbloods were worth a fortune? You don't think that those?
Whatever, man. At least I don't bite my fucking cards.
I actually Hayden made me a couple of cards of like me with Mets cards, and they were really awesome. And yet I held back having to show them on the show.
But you didn't hold back mentioning it right now. I'm just
Because
saying.
Hayden
And-
tipped,
and
and
they
I
are-
want to give him a shout out.
And they are framed in your house, so maybe you just didn't want to get them off the wall. So don't act like you care at all about them. They are in a frame in your house on the wall. So
I
let's
could have
not.
just taken them off the wall.
Your treasure's not in heaven anymore. You got your credit right there that you have Mets cards.
Cool. Well, Jeff, I know you got to get out of here because you were about to go do a podcast that you now do with Russell Wilson, which is badass. A weekly
it's been
podcast
fun.
with Russell Wilson, and he just had one of the best games in the history of the world yesterday. So holy shit, or Monday or
Yeah,
Sunday.
we're excited.
So, yeah.
We're gonna do a thing on the podcast. So we had Shaq episode 1, and then this year we have John David Washington, which is Denzel's son, for episode 2. It's been super fun. But we're gonna do a thing when Russell wins. We're gonna talk about it. I'll interview like one of his teammates to talk about how good Russ did. But if Russ loses that week, we'll just pretend like there was no game. I'll be like, hey, Russ, hey, how was your week? And he's like, pretty good. Not much to report. We'll just act like there was no Seahawks game that week.
That is awesome. Yeah, back in the day, me and Todd were on a podcast with Pat McAfee, and it was right when the season started, and he was like, well, I'm not going to want to do one if they lose, and that's when the year Luck got hurt, and they lost like 10 in a row.
yeah.
That was the end of that.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Well, now Pat McAfee's like a big celebrity.
yeah, now he's
so
huge.
it's
Yeah,
insane.
he did great stuff. So, but anyway, it's been good
All
to see you. Where do we find you on social media, Jeff? Give us your
Just-
handles and stuff.
Just my name, at Jeff Dye, and then my website is at Jeff Dye Doesn't Fuck Spiders, and then just Google JEFFDYE and everything comes up. I'm super easy to find.
And
Check
Jeff
out his.
will be at Nowhere Comedy Club on
Yes.
September 25th of this month, this year, 2020. So
Yep.
get a ticket at nowherecomedyclub.com. He does amazing virtual shows. I hosted one of them. It was pretty
Thank you.
great. So check that out. He is very
You
funny.
can see the jokes I just did plus 55 minutes for
Yes.
different ones.
And let me just personally vouch. Despite what you saw today, very funny guy. Get it.
So
Adios.
make sure to check out Jeff's OnlyFans at Jeff Does Fuck Spiders.
Brother.
It's all feet.
See you,
All
man.
right,
Appreciate
goodbye,
you.
guys.
I love you. We'll see you
Thank you
next
so
time.
much.
Bud.
Awesome. All right, cool. Rachel, got anything to catch up on before we get to Erica?
No, we're caught up.
All
Oh,
right.
this is so exciting. I mean, literally, we have two of my favorite people on the show today, one of my favorite comics, so I can't wait for Erica's set.
She's the comic, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, coming now, a returning champion. We love her, Erica Rhodes, everybody. Woo!
Hey, let's roast Jeff for my whole set. Positive asshole, right? I mean, off that doesn't like me. My avocados aren't ripe enough. Oh, my porn connection isn't good. The world is ending, Jeff. Get with the program. Get depressed, okay? That's what's real. We're all depressed. Oh man. I think we can stop calling it the apocalypse, though. Can we put that to bed? I mean, if this is the apocalypse, it's been going on for 9 months. Like I've seen a few apocalyptic movies, and none of them go on for 9 months. It's like in and out. It's in, and then you're done. Okay. And if this were an apocalypse movie, it would be the only one with sequels. Right? Apocalypse 1, Corona. Apocalypse 2, toilet paper. Apocalypse 3, Tiger King. Apocalypse 4, stay at home. Apocalypse 5, masks. Apocalypse 6, protests. Apocalypse 7, fires. Apocalypse 8, cancel Crystalia. Apocalypse 9, cancel Ellen. Apocalypse 10, Corona, still happening. It's a tough time for statues. They had a tough year, right? I wouldn't want to be a statue this year. Also tough time for statutes of limitations. A lot of people can try that concept. And I have a solution. I think I told you guys this before, but the solution is if you're at all confused by statutes of limitation, you should only be allowed to sexually harass statues. I think we'd be okay with that if we just stop, leave up the good statues and let people, hump Christopher Columbus if they need to. That's why waste a good statue? Let it be there and let people do what they need to do. And that would be killing 2 stones with 1 bird. So anyway, I'm waiting. I'm excited for the second wave of divorces. That's what I'm counting on. Now, before I was like, I've gotta find a guy who's available, and then now I'm like, I've gotta find a guy who's breaking up with his girlfriend. Now I've got to find a guy who's getting a divorce, and now I'm like this guy getting a second divorce. That's what I'm holding. Chris, you're on your second divorce?
I've been divorced twice, yes.
Okay, well, you're in the running then. You're in the running. Did someone just say light?
Yes.
I'm pretty lonely. I have to admit I'm a little lonely, and I'm at the point where I'm no longer. I've started to sleep with my vibrator, even when I'm not using it. Company, I'm just like, after we have a session, I just go, you can stay. It's cool. I used to like put it back in the drawer like a lady, and now I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. You can spend the night. I'll wake up and kick you out later, but and then we cuddle. It's very intimate, and I might need a bigger one just for the cuddling.
Erica Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen.
Erica Rhodes. Hit Jar is open as always. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. By the way, Erica, yes, Bowers has been divorced twice. I hope you like right angles. Anyway, on your tips.
I used to think Erica was like a clean, wholesome comedian. I need to watch more of your stuff.
Yeah.
I could go edgy, I could go edgy.
Yeah, you can.
I didn't know if I was the mattress, the stairs, or the 5-year-old. I was very confused by the whole story. I didn't know what was happening.
Andy has changed people.
Yes, it is. You give Erica a short run of shows where people only honk at her in response, and she loses all sense of what's appropriate to say and what's not, what lands, what doesn't.
Yeah, turns out those were all bad honks, not good honks. They were like, no, 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 no. She's like, I'm killing. This is great.
Also, by the way, I am convinced that Erica did throw the mattress down the stairs, and the caretaker's incorrect. I am convinced. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Based on what? My strength? I guess I do have strong arms.
You seem like someone who would throw a mattress down some stairs. That's what we're saying. A little bit. In a bit of a rage, I can see, not at your mom, but I can see there's probably a scenario where you would throw a mattress down the stairs.
Unbelievable. I don't think anyone would think that of me except for you.
No, I'm kidding. When I've met you, actually, the times we met in person, Erica, you were the nicest person of all time. I can't imagine you throwing anything down the stairs. But
I can get pretty feisty sometimes.
I could imagine, however, that she wanted to use it as some sort of toboggan.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was.
You're a defense lawyer, Steve.
Thank you. Like, this wasn't out of rage. She couldn't go outside. This was for fun. She was sliding down the stairs.
And yet still ruins the mattress. I don't think parents care what your intent was with some of these things.
Stairs ruin a mattress?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Ever thrown a mattress downstairs? Erica, have you?
No, never.
I was trying to catch you off guard. I was trying to catch you off
I know.
guard.
I can't be swayed that easily.
Fair enough.
Let those of us who have not thrown a mattress downstairs cast the first. I don't know how the phrase goes. Rachel, what do we got coming?
I do a thing, by the way. Sorry, real quick, Rachel. I do a thing sometimes if I get drunk enough where I will slide head first downstairs. I can just slide down a whole flight of stairs just with my body. It's really fun. It doesn't hurt, and you should all try it.
There's
I
actually a
woke up-
reason that Ben's house is only one story.
I have 2 steps down into the theater. Don't act like I don't have 2 steps.
and they're fun to slide down. No, I one time, Ben, woke up out of a blackout, and I had put my entire living room set onto my porch outside so I could sleep outside on the couch and still watch television. I don't remember doing it. I just woke up outside, and I was like, what the fuck happened
That
here?
is a very
All
bad
my
thing to
furniture
do.
was outside.
By the way, the reason I host this show is so that I get 4 times a week, I get a reminder why I'm sober.
Yeah, all the fun we had. Yeah, you missed out on all the fun.
Son
and all
of a
the fun,
bitch. All the
cool
great
stories.
moments. Great
Yeah.
Throwing
moments.
yourself downstairs, putting your living room set outside, sounds like a
Yeah,
blast.
fun
and I'm very
shit.
jealous.
Fun shit. Riding bikes and bird scooters and
Yep.
you know, it's
Yep, that's why you're in a pandemic all alone, Steve. Just saying. Was that a little too hard? I'm sorry. A little too.
No, I think what you meant to say was that means you made that mustache thing happen sober, which is worse.
Right. Oh no,
Being in
that's
a pandemic allows me to do fun things like this mustache. Being in a pandemic by myself.
that's yeah, but it seems fun. But I was with Steve yesterday before the mustache happened. We were working on the Nowhere Comedy Club physical stage, and he literally said to me, "I only have about 32 minutes left because I do have to go home and recreate the mustache from Psycho Yoga Instructor." It was a very rational, planned decision for this
Did
mustache.
not say I only have about 32 minutes left. I would have known exactly. But yes, this was a planned decision. I did it. Daniel Muggleton, with Zara's help, sent me a cricket hat for my birthday. Here it is. And so I wanted to do the
Wow.
I
Wow.
thought you meant a hat with a cricket on it.
No, a hat sponsored by Cricket Wireless.
good
No,
on
Cricket is a
Glass
fucking. All right.
What's that, Erica?
I think it looks good on him.
Oh,
God, I disagree. I think
Wow,
you'd be eaten by an
Erica.
alligator instantly.
Erica, you are lonely. Holy shit.
Steve, put the hat back on. Steve, put the hat back on. That with the hat on, he looks like that guy that hung out with Curious George, right?
You read a very different book than I did, Bowers.
I think that's the book by Curious George that he was.
This is the hat from Furious George.
There you go. All right, Rach, what can we got tips coming in?
Yeah, so let's see. Starting us off, we had Alexander tip $2 and said, "My mom's crazy too."
Which is why he threw a mattress down the stairs.
Peter Amsel, 5 Canadian. Erica, Edge is good. Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Thank you.
Cassie Schwartz, $5 for Erica's new cuddle buddy.
Oh, we need that. Need the support.
Jess tipped $20 and said, Erica, I appreciate your sick and twisted way of thinking. I can't believe the guys never noticed that before. You also don't seem old enough to give two shits about Woody Allen.
I actually think she seems too old to care about Woody Allen.
She seems too old to have Woody Allen care about her, you mean?
That is the yes, but also the person in question would. Okay, what else do we have, Rachel?
That's a great bit. Yeah, good bit.
Tam tipped $5 and said, amazing set. I laughed at it all, I promise. By the way, I'm trying to figure out how to put your tweet saying I'm the best laugher in the world on my resume.
Ooh, that'll get you far.
We had Tesha Whitman tip $5 for Erica. Destruction is therapy. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
You mean like the throwing the mattress down the stairs destruction? Or the ruining my career destruction?
Both, probably.
Yeah, both. We also had Zara tip you $5 and said, you're so endearing, it's ridiculous. Things is, attempts are also punishable under criminal law. I'm clearly talking about the mattress.
Oh, is she a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
Yeah.
And she's not here to fuck spiders, Erica, so you gotta be.
I want her in my corner.
I love when Zara drops her gavel, mallet, whatever you call it.
Gavel.
Mallet.
It's called
My
a
mistake,
mallet.
the mallet.
Ben.
But she doesn't want to break it, so she
Here we go again.
catches it, but instead her hand is often in frame, so all you see is this. It's just a very casual, it's very not gangster because you just see it dropping into a hand.
By the way, Ben, I cannot believe you keep calling it a mallet. It's called a law hammer.
I thought that was your dick's name, Steve.
Oh my god. I look after my shit, Ben.
What's that?
I look after my shit.
This is a slam about me breaking a couple vintage ladies lately. That's fair, and I should learn, and I will get better.
Can we talk about Jessica's antlers for a second?
Of course.
Sure.
What is it a celebration of something, or just you're just wearing antlers?
No, you
Well,
can
I
see
don't
the
have
actual.
any headbands without things glued to them.
Oh,
And you
So
can
So I
also
just
see
needed a headband, and this happened to be the closest set to me.
now.
It's a
Now, Jess,
cool
is that a is that a picture of you to the left of you? What is that? Is that also?
Demon?
devil?
Say the antlers line up. The antlers and the horns line up, Jess. I don't know what's going on there, but
Well, you guys know I like weird stuff, so you can imagine. I had to put that up here because it scared the dogs. They wouldn't stop barking at it.
by the way, if dogs bark at a supernatural pain you have in your house, take that pain out of your house, Jess. I don't know a lot of things about the world.
I just moved it closer to me for the day.
And also, I mean, now that we're glancing at the video front row, I gotta say a new crowning achievement for Frankie Angles Notaro. His worst angle yet, my friends. This is truly incredible. How did he do it? This next level. Wow. Really
I
nice
think it's a
work.
great angle. He's got tickets on the 50. That's pretty great.
Yeah, one of the 6 people. It's like-
I don't think 50-yard line tickets are good at all, actually, because you're not near either end zone. I want to at least be for half the game near the touchdowns.
They're actually great for Jets fans because, you know,
Oh.
Solid point. That's a solid point. As a Bengals fan, I don't even know what we're looking at.
I relate.
We've never seen the 50.
yeah.
By the way, did you see the Bengals kicker miss a 31-yard field goal and then pretend his leg was hurt, but then he switched which leg was hurt halfway through the pretending it was hurt?
Oh my god.
It's the most Bengal thing of all time. He was like, "Oh, my hamstring! I mean, it's this one. Oh shit!" It's terrible.
No, we didn't see that. We did not see that.
Of course you didn't. I'm saying. I'm telling you.
So about zero.
All right, thanks.
Taylor side, that solves it.
All right, we had a couple generals come in. Christopher Mobley, $5. Steve for president.
Nice.
Well, I appreciate that, and so does Tam's actual mug.
No, I think he changed his vote because of the mustache. I think maybe we don't want him on your team.
Second you shave that mustache, you got hired by the Trump administration.
Now that's if I do this.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And then Zara, $5. Rachel, your pronunciation and makeup are on point today. You is pretty. I is cute. Together we'd be pretty cute. I always blush.
It's the new filters, new Zoom. It's the filters.
What it is? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Focus off of me.
Where are the new filters?
She was actually blushing, Erica.
Oh, she was?
Hold on, if I do this,
It's
if I
been
do
so
this, you
since
can't.
Erica's blush, she doesn't even know what it looks like anymore. That's so sad.
I'm just always blush.
Can't tell now, can you, bitches?
Oh, now. Now you look like you're getting engagement photos done.
With me. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we are caught up.
All right. Well, let's get to this game. Want to get to this game?
Excellent. Let's get to this game.
I like ones when Rachel has to sing. These are my favorite.
Oh yeah, these are.
Wait, just very quickly before we do that, I would like to do a quick impression. I'm trying to do less impressions these days, but I'd like to do a quick impression of what it looks like in Erica's bedroom when she finally invites her little friend over to spend the night. It looks a little bit like this, I think.
I can't see it.
Is that an earthquake filter, Ben?
It's an industrial strength. It's an industrial strength.
All right.
Sorry, Rachel, please.
So the game today is Kids Bop a Song. So take a song and make it kid friendly some way. Audience, live front row, if you guys want to participate, please raise your hand in the virtual in the participant window. These are the unpaid entries that I liked. Greg Murphy's. My milkshake brings all the boys disregard.
Nice.
Oops, I love that one.
Did I miss what is the topic?
Kids Bop a Song. So take a song and like make it
Kid friendly for Disney radio, essentially.
Okay.
Marissa Francis, this is another unpaid. We built this city on Legos. Clarence Isaacs Jr., the classic by the Police, I'll be helping you. All right, and so Erica, these are the ones that we're going to be voting on, starting with our front row audience. So let's go to Zara first.
Hey, so I got a couple. 50 Cent in the crib. And similar, Nelly, caught in her. Her? It's her, right? Ehrlich.
Caught in her.
Awesome. I'm gonna read. So Leedy is sketching right now. So I'm gonna read Leedy's. She said, "My anaconda don't want none unless you have the proper food for the loving care of a pet snake." Let's get to Tam.
Oh no, I refuse to play on principle. I hate Kid Pops.
She's boycotting the game.
I like your principal stand, Tam. I like that.
Anyone else? Frankie, Savannah, Jan. Do you guys have any? No. Jess does.
Hi. So instead of James Brown's Get Up sex machine, I was thinking about Get Up eating machine. That's all my babies did was eat.
Nice. Yep, this makes sense. So these are the other ones. Jeremy Day had 50 ways to peeve your mother.
I like that one.
One of them is throwing a mattress down.
Or even threatening to.
Yep.
Yep.
Randy Longmire. The Bay Area anthem. Ayo for Play-Doh. Tesha Whitman. WAP. We are potty training. Tesha Whitman. The Snoop Dogg classic. Ginger ale and juice.
There you go.
Nice.
Brian Slivka. George Michaels. I want your snacks.
There we go. Now we're getting into it.
Chris Jacobs. Gillette. Short stick man.
Don't want no.
Peter Amsel. Michael Jackson's hit Billie Jean is not my brother. Tesha Whitman. 9 Inch Nails. Closer to nap time.
I want to feel the blanket from the inside.
Amina Sala. And he says, truth hurts. I just took a DNA test. I'm 100% Ben's kid.
Who wrote that?
Amina Sala. Amanda Salad. We had Tesha Whitman. Johnny Cash and 9 Inch Nails. Hurt. I have a boo-boo. Amina Sala. WAP. There's some holes in this blouse. Amina Sala. Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. My mama don't wanna run. Stays home eating Cinnabons. Hun. Lola for Raz. Hamilton. Nerf guns and Lego ships. Hot Diggity Laura. I know, Yo Gotti. I know my ABCs. Shannon Savage. Michael Jackson's The Way He Made Me Feel.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, that's a different way to play this game.
Wow.
That's the opposite of Kids Bop. That's literally Kids Bop. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's Kids Boff. That's different.
Oh my God.
We had Jake M. Duck in a Fleece by Knitters with Attitude.
God.
Amina Sala. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. I said I have high hopes in Jesus. We're caught up. So those are all the game entries.
All right.
All right. Oh man, I liked 50 Ways to Peeve Your Mother.
Oh wait, hold on, one more. Sorry,
Okay.
Gus Walsh just put one in. Coming straight from the underpants, hug the police. Hug, hug, hug the police.
I did like Hug the Police, but I think I gotta go with Just Took a DNA Test and I'm 100% Ben's Kid. I think that's the one I'm going with. Erica, what was your favorite one?
I like the 50 Ways to Peeve Your Mother.
Perfect.
All right.
Great.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones. I liked In the Crib. My favorite is it? I'm gonna give it to WAP. We are potty training.
All right. Anybody's ball game, Ben.
I am giving it to Leedy's Anaconda Don't Want It Unless You Take the Proper Care and Precautions to Take Care of a Reptile. That was pretty amazing.
All right.
Steve, it's up to you to pick a winner or make this a 7-way tie or whatever it is.
Yeah, that is crazy. I ginger ale and juice I was close with. Into Crib I was close with, but I'm breaking the tie. 100% Ben's Kid. Too good.
I don't even know the reference. Is this somebody telling me that I'm their father for real? What's happening here?
Remember the FHM woman that was on, that was your ex-girlfriend, that had the child that looked like you, and we joked the whole show that it was your kid?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't watch the show.
That's what he was referencing.
I remember that, but what's the song?
The song is Took a DNA Test. It's 100%. I'm that bitch. It's that's what her name? What's her name?
Lizzo.
Got it. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I like it a lot. I still vote for the Anaconda one.
Ben, you're the father. You're the father.
I don't agree. I don't wanna acknowledge this. Somebody, Erica, help me. Erica.
Sorry.
Is that Carmel?
You got a kid.
Ben, you're the father, and in 20 years, they're going to throw a mattress down the stairs, and you're going to have to deal with it.
Well, his kid's like 9, so it's in 11 years. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's been a bit. All right. Any of us got some? I got a couple.
I got a couple.
I don't have any.
All right.
Ben, you got any?
I've got a good list of them.
All right. Let's go shot for shot then. Ben, you want to start?
Sure.
All right.
Help! I need someone to adopt me.
Nice. I have a song about chiropractors. It's flexible healing.
I've got, so I only have 2. My hula hoop brings all the girls to the yard because boys are gross. They've got cooties.
All right, you want to do your other one then as well?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about the birds and bees, baby. Salt and pepper.
Wait, isn't that how it goes?
Yes, all of these are how they go, Eric.
Okay, that's what I thought. So my mom showed me.
Yeah. All right, Ben. Let's go back and forth. You got?
Sure. I've got salt and pepper. Push it down the stairs if it's a mattress.
I've got salt and pepper. Let's not talk about sex.
Oh, good. I like that one.
Let's not talk about sex, tier 23.
I've got I want to hold your hand because I lost my first mom at the beach.
Theme here about lost parents or orphan children.
I've got the Donna Summer classic. Love to hug your baby.
Don't say that mustache.
I've got slob on my doorknob.
Oh my god.
That actually makes sense. They do get doorknobs very sticky. Kids are
They
soft.
do.
That's
They
perfect.
do. Thank you
All right,
so much.
I went a little religious with this one. Your God, he is a wonderland.
A lot of very religious babies out there. It's a great entry. I've got my neck, my back, my binky, and my blank. Savannah like that one. Savannah started dancing on that one. There were some shoulder moves on that one.
I think you do snack instead of blank.
I should have said snack. My gosh, that would have been so much better. Thank you, Taylor. I'm gonna do it again. My neck, my back, my binky, and my snack.
Oh, there you go.
good.
Yeah, there. That's the
Now
winner.
we're all
That's
dancing.
the winner.
I've got to pour some sunblock on me.
Is this the Steve Hofstetter story? What is the game we're playing?
Yeah.
You thought the religious one was the Steve Hofstetter story?
Oh no, that's a good point. I meant that one. Anyway,
Yeah.
and okay, just put it in my mouth. That mashy banana.
By the way, Kids Bop doesn't have to be about all baby things. It's just a clean version of the song.
Okay, well that's one man's opinion. That's one mustache
All right,
man.
Okay, what's your fantasy football team like?
You don't know what children are. Okay.
It's for kids.
The kids don't play fantasy football, Steve. Ben's
Don't
point
play
is
fantasy
good.
football. What the
They're not
fuck
gonna
is
It's
this?
just a
They don't-
clean version of the song.
No, but it's
No,
got to
no,
be about
no,
stuff
no.
kids like. No, it's about stuff
That would
kids
be
like.
played for kids. It didn't say clean a song. It's baby bop a song.
Kids Bop.
Yeah, but the kids have to relate to it too. Kids don't have fantasy football teams.
My God.
Fine. I
I've got-
apologize for breaking the rules of the game. I'm off the show, guys. That's it.
I only say it because you're the game Nazi. That's the only reason why I'm very strict with you.
Look,
no, he
my
hasn't finished shaving his
powers
mustache yet.
are in my beard. I've lost a lot of them.
I've got let's run a train set into the ground due to misuse.
All right. I've got I'll make gloves for you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, your grandma sings you that as she's knitting. That's great.
Yeah.
I've got
Like you want me to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I got another one with the same song. Put it in your mouth. The song about everything.
Almost everything.
Almost everything, yes. So much.
And
Except
then
in the Woody Allen household. What?
And then my last one by NWA, which is Neighbors with Associations, is Fund the Police.
Fun or fund? Fun?
Fund with a D.
Fun. Oh.
When I was a kid, I can't tell you how many conversations I had with my fellow kids about funding the police.
The police.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of them. Lots of them.
Well, you're not a kid in 2020, Ben.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That is fair. That is fair.
Steve
My
was on
last
model,
one.
Steve was on his Model UN team in kindergarten, so he's been talking about the issues for a long time.
My last one is Baby Got Back. Episodes of Paw Patrol.
Nice.
I like to end on the weaker ones.
No,
All right,
that's-
how about I want your saxophone. That
Again, I don't think that's particularly a young child instrument.
toy saxophones. Kids have toy saxophones. I don't
Okay.
know children.
That's
Clear.
very apparent.
Very
That's
clear.
really- yeah, very good.
Despite the mustache, I do not know anything about kids.
Yet. All right, so anyway, we finished up. We did it. It's Leedy time. Leedy, what you got for us? This should be a fun one.
All right. This new Zoom thing, Taylor, you're a hero.
All right, here we go.
First, I have Jess and her painting.
Nice.
Love you,
Love it.
Leedy.
Then I have Steve as the man in the yellow hat, but with.
Oh my god.
Great.
I have. Well, this is such a weird change. Oh god. Here is Erica and her vibrator.
This is a weird change from what?
Why was that a weird change? I thought the last one led into it perfectly.
I
God. Here's the lost footage of Cabo. Let's talk about some baseball cards. Then stand the fuck up. It's too early for this much cheer. How's your pandy?
That's good.
Ben, as the show started, I'm fine.
I just finished my bowl of fruit. I feel great now, energized.
I don't think I want to fuck Steve.
Look at how terrified I am. I'm just like,
That is so good.
Howard hasn't made up his mind. I'm a dad. I hope Carmel didn't hear that.
yeah, by the way, Ben, your insistence on how much more you know about kids does not bode well for you not having them.
Well, I think what Ben's saying is that him and I had a childhood, and I don't think you did. I think
Yes, that's the point.
you were answering emails before email existed somehow. I don't know if you had a speak and spell that had emails on it somehow.
You
is
guys
what we're
didn't
saying.
play fantasy football as kids? You had no childhood at all. I was born with this mustache.
Then,
Oh, Leedy.
why didn't you say that earlier? I would have drawn that. Aw, Tam. With the little Glebe 2020. Betrayal.
I was cold, Tam. I'm cold. Running for president is a dish best served cold. Nice work, Leedy. Very
Nice
well
work.
done, as
Appreciate it,
always.
appreciate it.
Love it.
And
Yeah.
so great job, Erica. Where do we find you out in the world?
Just at Erica Rhodes on everything.
All right.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. You killed it as usual. We love you. We'll see you next time.
You're always the best. Thank you for being here with us, Erica.
Oh, thanks, Ben. You guys are so fun.
Real blast.
Cool. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy, and our new podcast, Dockheads, dropped today. And I can a special announcement. We have a new co-host, Todd McComas, and I have added Miss Savannah Martin to our podcast. Savannah now is part of Dockheads. So Savannah is now our co-host. So check that out. Her first episode was this week. So and then that's her housewarming gift I sent her, which is a combination of me and Leedy. I made the frame stuff, but I didn't make a frame. I bought it at Target, but it doesn't matter. But it's Leedy's picture in a frame. So. You would have made the frame, Steve. Fuck you. I'm saying you're. But anyway, so check us out on our podcast, Dockheads, with me, Todd, and Savannah. Ben.
I think this is something that Bowers probably didn't think out in advance. I mean, congratulations to Savannah for joining the podcast, but now that they're coworkers, Bowers has lost his one fan.
The one thing that everyone's going to enjoy is Bowers and I actually give each other shit on that one. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I look forward to leaving in the comments, stay away from my mans. I can't wait.
What's great is we watched the documentary about the Amazing Jonathan on Hulu, and the filmmaker, Ben, Savannah shits on the whole time, calls him a pussy about 1,100 times, and then she found him on Twitter and tweeted him, and he tweeted her back, of course, and then followed her on Instagram. He's going to listen to this podcast and listen to her shit on him for an hour. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see what happens.
Love that.
I'm going to tweet #Team Bowers.
I will be at Nowhere Comedy Club doing my next Glebe Off the Top on Friday, September 25th. It's a wild, weird, improvised time, and Leedy Corbin may be there as well. Hopefully, we haven't discussed it, but if she's available, Leedy will be there, and she's available. She'll be there. Look at that. Done. So check that out. Tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Cool. Steve.
Rachel.
So I have the next stand-up comedy juice show. The theme is storytellers. On Thursday at 6 p.m. You can get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. We've got Josh Wolf, Jackie Cashin, Michael Malone, Kira Sultanovich. There's a lot of people. Thanks.
Very cool.
All right, and as for me, I do want to say I did grow this mustache to be in the sequel to a movie. It's not what you think. It's actually be the sequel to Curious George. It's going to be called Too Fast, Too Curious.
That's good.
Thank you. That was fun. I'm just fucking around. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. But yeah, check me out at Nowhere Comedy Club. You could check it out Nowhere Comedy Club at the end of the month. But also, I can officially make the announcement. I just booked the biggest live show I've ever had. It's not gonna be till next August, but at the Wilbur Theater in Boston, 1,100 seats.
Oh.
Doing about it. I cannot wait to have to cancel that show. It's going to be amazing. Check it out. Tickets will be available on my website within the next couple of days.
Yep. Except I'm Steve. Think of me as Steve.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I just booked the Staples Center, and I just canceled it also, just so you guys know.
They didn't let you keep your tickets?
No, they did not. I just can't wait to see Ariana Grande, but I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer.
And I've had to cancel 7 coffee shop and bar shows, so fuck both of you guys. All right.
Half of that really bothers Bowers. He isn't into coffee that much, but the bar shows really hurt.
Canceling a bar show hurts my soul a lot. I still went to the bar. We just didn't do the show anymore. All right. I think we did it. Did we do it? Are we caught up? Yes.
We did it. We did it.
Did we did it? All right. Audience, we love you yet again. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I moving to Hollywood. So that's my little bit of news. I just got approved for an apartment in Hollywood. So we're super excited to get out of the valley and go someplace that's relevant. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
So smart to move into the heart of where all the action is when there's no action and the world is shut down. I love that so much.
The action will be where I am.
All right, we had one general to catch up on. We had Christopher Mobley tip the show $5, and he said something, but then he deleted it. But I saw it before he said it. He just said, "That's one ugly." I don't know what he was referring to, but That's one ugly. That's one single. And I don't think it was me.
No, it
I
wasn't.
think every neurotic comedian's brain right now is 50% thinking about what it is about us that's ugly and feeling bad about themselves, and also trying to think of jokes about the other comedians to say based on. Well, I'm not going to say them because it's the end of the show and I like to end positive. You know what I mean? Taking note from Jeff Dye.
Yeah. And with that, before I end, here is my Little League baseball.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Little League baseball. Wow.
That's okay.
Wow.
Hey, is worth about the same as a 1990 Don Mattingly. So that's it for me, everybody.
Okay, wait, real quick. Wait, I got to show you. This is probably the most adorable thing you'll ever see since we're showing old. This is Chrissy's picture as a little baby kid when she was a softball player. Isn't that funny?
I love her.
Way to steal my thunder.
Right? Well, yeah.
All right, Ben, what do you got?
I've just got something also from a very long time ago. I've got what's known as a floppy disk. And this was modeled, it is true, this was modeled after Steve's penis. Thank you for being with us. And we will see you again next time.
What's on the disc?